we continue our journey together. Take a moment and settle your heart. Today we're reflecting on something many of us feel, but don't always say out loud. What do you do when progress feels slow and the right path feels harder than the easy one? Because we live in a world that celebrates speed. Everything is fast. Results are expected quickly. Success is measured by how soon it appears. But God often works differently. His work is not rushed. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is hidden. And very often it is slow. There are moments when you pray and nothing seems to change. Moments when you try to do what is right, but it feels like others are moving ahead of you. And in those moments, a question rises. Am I really going anywhere? Listen to what Scripture reminds us. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap, if we do not give up. Galatians 6 verse 9. Notice this. Does not say immediately. Says, in due season. There is a timing, process, preparation, even when you cannot see it. Think about how things grow. A seed does not become a tree overnight. First, it is placed in the ground. Then roots begin to form, deep, unseen. And for a while, nothing appears. But that does not mean nothing is happening. It means something important is taking place. Though your beginning was small, your latter days will be very great. Job 8 verse 7. God builds deeply before he builds visibly. So if your progress feels slow, maybe because your foundation is being strengthened. But here is something we must be careful about. When progress feels slow, there is a temptation, a quiet voice that whispers, maybe there's a faster way. Maybe this path is too hard. Maybe it's okay to compromise just a little. And this is where many people drift, without realizing it, because not every path that looks good is right. Scripture says, there is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Proverbs 14 verse 12. So we must remember this truth. It is better to move slowly on the right path than to move quickly in a direction that does not honor God. Better to grow with integrity than to succeed without it. Better to walk in truth than to run in confusion. And this is where courage comes in. But courage is not always loud. Does not always look strong on the outside. Most of the time, courage is quiet. Courage is choosing what is right when it would be easier not to. Courage is staying faithful when no one is watching. Courage is continuing when you feel tired. Scripture tells us, be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy chapter 3 verse 6. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward with God, even when fear is present. And this message is for every season of life. If you are young, courage may look like choosing values over pressure. If you are building your life, it may look like refusing shortcuts. If you are older, it may look like continuing to trust God, even after a long journey. No matter where you are, God sees your steps, every quiet decision, every faithful choice, every moment you stay on the right path. There will be days when you feel like stopping, days when the journey feels long, low, unnoticed. But don't confuse slow with stagnant. If you are walking with God, you are moving forward. Even if you don't feel it, even if you don't see it, God is still working. So today, remember this. Do not rush your journey. Do not trade truth for speed. Do not leave the right path just because it feels long. Because slow steps in the right direction will always take you further than fast steps in the wrong one. Stay faithful. Stay aligned. Stay rooted. Your progress matters. Your courage matters. And your path, when it honors God, is leading somewhere greater than you can see. Let's take a moment to pray together. Lord, teach me to walk in your way, even when it feels slow. Give me the wisdom to choose what is right over what is easy, Strengthen my heart to remain faithful, and give me quiet courage to continue. Guide my steps, so that my life reflects your truth. Amen. I invite you to stay connected. There is more to come. More reflections, more encouragement, more moments to grow in faith together. And you can also share this with someone who may need it today.